You have been using your Mac for months, maybe for years. In that time, you have installed apps. You have clicked allow when something asks for permission, and you moved on. Here's what most people don't realize. Every permission that you ever approved is still approved. Right now, on your Mac, there are apps, access to camera, location, microphone, your contacts, your photos. It's not because something is wrong with your Mac. It is just because no one goes back in this section again. You once approved it and forgot. So this video is that check. Within next 10 minutes, you will restore your Mac's privacy back to fullest. Let's start with the two that matters most: camera and microphone. Click on Apple icon left side top corner. Get to System Settings. On left, look for Privacy and Security. In this list, first we are going to focus on camera. Now take a moment and read this list carefully. Some of these apps are obvious, like video calling apps, your web browser. But again, look carefully. Revoking camera access to any app does not delete or ultimately hurt that app. If that app needs the camera access again, you will get a prompt. In the same window, we'll go one step back now. And this time, click on microphone. Once again, go through this list carefully. Anything that does not have a clear reason to need to hear you, turn it off. The question is not whether these apps are bad. Most of them are not. The real question is, does this app necessarily need the microphone access to do its job? If yes, then you leave it on. If not, then you should turn it off right now. Go one step back from this window, scroll it up to the top, click on Location Services. In this window, you're going to find a bunch of apps already allowed location services. On your Mac, most of these apps do not necessarily need location services actively. So you can revoke location service access to most of those apps that you find not needing. From my list, if I filter out the apps, I see Grammarly desktops. It does not need my location service. I can turn it down right now. Microsoft Teams, no. Teams module host, no. Teams web view, no. You go ahead and also filter all your apps that do not necessarily need your location services. Now, at the bottom of this screen where you see System Services, click on Details. You know what? Let's come back to this section later in this video. We will give it separate time. Meanwhile, we're going to cover Contacts and Calendar. These two usually get overlooked. Your contacts list contains every name, phone number, email address, maybe mailing address of every person you know. Carefully look at which apps have access to it. Communication apps make sense. A game app, a photo editor, or some other random app. Think about whether that's a trade you consciously made. If it is not, you need to revoke it now. Now get to Calendar and do same with the Calendar. If an app does not need access to Calendar, you revoke access right now. Your calendar also contains sensitive piece of information. Your meetings, your appointments, at what time, where, when you're going, who you're meeting. A lot of sensitive information there. Under Photos, you will usually find 3 levels of access. If you see Add Photos, that means an app can only save photos to your library, but it does not have access to read or browse anything inside it. Full access means the app can see your entire photo library, every photo, every album. Primarily social media, online dating, or messaging apps will have full access to your photo library. If you find any app that you don't want access to full library, you can turn that off. Now this is crucial. You will find number of apps in this list already given access to full disk, and you don't want that for every app, I can guarantee you. You will even see your browsers in this list allowed to full disk access, and browsers don't necessarily need full access to disk. You may also find your security, VPN, AdGuard, or some remote app given full access, and that was only needed for instance, but it is still given access to full disk. So review it again, like I said. One step back from here. Now in the same window, scroll it a little more and look for screen and system audio recording. Apps in this window are permitted to record Mac screen along with audio while you're even accessing something else. For example, you're in your web browser accessing your credit card, your bank account, and these apps, they can run and record your that screen as well. So if you have provided this permission previously to an app, and if you don't use it very oftenly, you can turn it down right now and turn it back on if you need it again. Earlier we left something behind. Let's head back to location services. Scroll it down till the bottom, look for system services, click on details. So here's what this feature does, and before I even tell you, go ahead and read it yourself at the top of this window. This feature allows your Mac and other iCloud connected devices to learn about places significant to you. Not only that, even the routes you oftenly choose, your home, office, gym, it uses this to train features like time to leave alerts and location-based CD suggestions. Now I totally understand, many of you must be uncomfortable already with this alone feature, but don't overreact. Let me explain this to you real quick. This data lives only on your device with end-to-end encryption. Apple cannot read it, and that is confirmed in Apple's own privacy documentation. My actual and only purpose was to tell you that there is this feature, such feature that exists on your Mac. Here's the last one and most misunderstood. One step back, look for analytics and improvements. Share My Mac Analytics sends diagnostic data, crash reports, performance data to Apple to help them fix bugs and improve macOS. Siri and dictation help Apple improve Siri by sharing the audio recordings and transcripts of your interaction with Siri. Share Apps Developers sends crash data from third-party apps to the developers of those apps. Share iCloud Analytics does the same for iCloud features. This piece of data helps Apple and third-party developers to find bugs and fix them timely. So if you are comfortable in sharing that piece of data, then leave these toggles on. If you're not, you can turn them off. Leaving them on does not breach your privacy, and by turning them off, you do not improve your Mac's performance. Camera, microphone, location services, address book, calendar, analytics, significant locations, all done. Not to make you paranoid about your Mac, not to turn everything off on your Mac, just to make you the controller. You control every permission given to any app or any feature on your Mac. Anyways, this is pretty much it in this video. If you're ready to step up, here's the next video for you. Before you leave, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe Crazy Errors for future tech tips, tricks, and solutions. Until next time, you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one.